Now next is our molasses, and I use molasses because it contains minerals. Your sugars may not contain that unless you're talking about natural cane sugar, and it may contain some of these things. I haven't researched that, but molasses itself contains iron, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. It's going to feed the microbes longer than plain ordinary sugar, and it's going to sustain microbial activity in the soil. So this is basically what this means. It's going to be an extended nutrient release and a healthier soil ecosystem. And last is our baking soda. So this is going to be a pH modifier, and it's going to be a fungal control agent. It's going to slightly it's going to slightly raise the pH at the soil surface. It's going to create a less favorable environment for fungal pathogens, and the overall effect is going to be, it's going to reduce the disease pressure, and it's going to stabilize the root zone conditions. So even baking soda in this recipe has a very important use. Now, after saying all this and showing how this comes together and how to apply it to your tomatoes, the real secret is that the tomatoes depend on the microbial balance in the soil, and there's a very special way that they all interact with the soil. So soil is the key to your garden. So by increasing the microbes, by doing all of this to your garden, you're going to see a huge increase in growth, and you'll also see a huge increase in harvest. So a lot of people think if 1 tablespoon of dry yeast is great, why don't I try 2 or 3 or even 4? Well, too much yeast in this recipe is going to cause an imbalance. And so you want to make sure that you stick with the recipe exactly as it is. What will happen is if you have an excessive amount of microbes in the soil that's going to be competing with your plants, and it's just not going to work as well. You're going to have more leafy growth and less production of actual fruit. So remember, stick to the recipe. All of this is to 1 gallon, and you're going to apply it exactly the way that I talked about earlier. Now, there's a couple of things you can add to this formula to make it even more potent. One is 1 teaspoon of wood ash. You can order this online. I'll put a link in the description, or you can make your own, or you can add, or additionally, you can add Epsom salt, 1 teaspoon of that as well. That's going to add magnesium and potassium. You'll have even greener leaves, stronger photosynthesis, and you'll have potassium, which gives bigger, sweeter tomatoes. So again, these two can make a huge difference in the final result, especially if you like more sweet tomatoes rather than acidic. So I will say that the final takeaway is this is not just a fertilizer, this is a soil biology accelerator and activator. So as my humorous friend said, he referred to it as an elixir. It's just something that's going to make your soil richer, and your tomatoes or whatever you're growing in your vegetable garden is going to be much happier, and you're going to see the results in a very short amount of time. So guys, again, if you want to help support the channel and make it grow even faster, you can take a look at the link in the description to my Patreon. There's a free version and a paid version, and you can download lots of PDFs and see some additional videos there as well. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. And I really am getting a lot of sun today, so I'm sorry. I know the lighting in here is terrible. It's blinding me out one side of my eye, and the other eye I can see. So have a great day, and thanks a lot.